Married life and juggling football and everything.
It's good. It's really good. Life is good. Football season, in my eyes, is the most wonderful time of the year, more than Christmas, in my opinion. So, really excited to be out here with these guys. Strapped up the shoulder pads today, loving that. Married life is great. I love my wife and really excited to be doing life with her. She's doing all her teacher stuff. She's a kindergarten teacher in Bryan, so she's been doing teacher in-service stuff. And I'm coming up here grinding with my teammates, so things are cranking up. But I'm really enjoying it. It's been good. Looking forward to this season.
Sorry, just had Travion over here. What's like for that guy?
Oh, I love him. I love him. He's a guy that appreciates offensive linemen. He'll come up behind me in the locker room and say, "Hey, I'm ready to run behind you today. You ready?" I say, "Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's get it." So love that kid. He'll run hard and loves the game, and really fun to play with him.
He puts his rent money where his mouth is. He lives with O-line.
Yeah, absolutely. He lives with Colton Prater and a punter we got, Braden Mann. So it's kind of a strange little trio there, but they get along well and crack jokes and kind of balance each other out where they're different. And so they're good guys and knit our team together in different aspects: special teams, offense, defense, or offense, I guess. But yeah.
Do you feel like you're working on, or will be working on run blocking any more than you have in the past, or is it going to be kind of the same thing?
Well, Turner's always got something new for us, but as far as the amount of work, I mean, we've always worked. He's got us doing all sorts of individual drills. The details are important. We're always finding little things to capitalize on. Film study is we're under a microscope, and so everybody knows when they screwed up, and everybody knows when our teammates screwed up, and we're helping each other and really getting all on the same page. And Turner's, he's getting us right. He loves the game more than anybody I know, and it's contagious. And so it's awesome to play underneath him and take his coaching.
Health-wise, how nice is it for you guys pretty much back to full strength now, at least some of the guys that were injured last year?
Absolutely, yeah. We're doing well. You know, we've got this new strength staff going, and I feel like the work we've been putting in and the recovery plan that Coach Sumler's put in place has been really helpful. Tomorrow we're coming here for yoga, things like that aren't normal. And in an offensive lineman's eyes, I'm 300 pounds. I look like a ballerina trying to do yoga, but it's good for us. And so we're out here trying to get better, doing all the little things to make ourselves healthy in the long run and do whatever we can to help win. So.
You ever done yoga before, or will this be the first time?
Oh, I have a little bit. She's been around the last couple months, and then we did a little bit last year. But I'm excited to see what it's going to be like tomorrow. I think it's an hour long. We'll see if we get in there and really recover, stretch. But at the end of the day, football is football, and it comes down to being violent and loving the game. All those little things help. You want to do everything you can to win, but I mean, football is football. So.
Speaking of football being football, in the old days, you know, coaches would say maybe being out in the heat makes guys tougher and all those things. It's kind of a really newer school of thinking, saying that, like why the Texans went up to West Virginia, for instance. Or How do you compare those two? I mean, I know y'all practice obviously in the evening and everything like that, but do you see a big difference when you practice in the heat of the day versus when it's a little cooler?
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously sweating anyway. It's cooler outside at night, and so if it was the heat of the day, earlier it said it felt like 109 on my phone. I was like, man. But I mean, it's good to stay healthy, but we're still getting plenty of work. I mean, we come out here, it's still pretty hot in the afternoon. It's good work, and so the coaches are really trying to take care of us and make sure we stay healthy, and that over the course of fall camp, it's 30-something days. I mean, it's a longer camp this year, not 2 days, it's 1 day, but they definitely want to make sure we're staying healthy, and so whatever it takes, we're still out there being physical, and I wouldn't say we're any less tough than we would be if we were practicing in the middle of the day, but definitely taking advantage of staying healthy. So.
And you'll show up in better shape too in the old days too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
All the training you do.
Yeah, no doubt. They're doing everything they can to make sure that we're training hard when we're training, but recovering when we're recovering, sleeping right, eating right, doing all those things. So.
Koda, full pads aren't on yet or anything, but what have you seen from the early returns of McCoy at guard, Prater at center?
Yeah, I don't know. It's nice to get back out there with those guys. Everybody's kind of at a little bit different spot, but we're meshing well, I feel like, and so it's good to get in the rhythm with those guys. And so looking forward to just over the next 30 days, everything will fit together like a puzzle. Everybody that's in a new spot is there for a reason, and we trust Coach Turner, and he sees our talents, our gifts, our abilities, puts us where we're supposed to be, and so we're all on the same page out there putting work in. So
how bright could McCoy's future be as a guard?
It's really bright. He's big, you know. As a tackle playing next to him, he knows the game. His technique is good, and so he's always doing things right where it makes life a little bit easier on me. And so I do my best to do the same for him. And so when we have a good play together, it's nice to know that you have a player that has a bright future next to you. He absolutely is going to do big things in the future, and it's been great to play alongside him.
What's it like, and what do you think about being a guy who's going to be a first-time, full-time starter at left tackle here with all the guys that played that position that were high draft choices, and then stepping in for a guy who was an all-Southeastern Conference guy last year?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. It's awesome. This is the best university in the world to go to school and play football. I wholeheartedly believe that, especially for left tackle, right tackle, offensive lineman of any kind. I love it here, and Turner's the best offensive line coach in the world, in my opinion, and the teammates that I have alongside me are the best teammates that I could ever possibly dream of. We are close. This is the closest team I've ever been on. I'm really looking forward to the season. I love those guys, and so being able to be at a left tackle spot is an honor, and I'm working my tail off to get better and to do everything I can to help my team win. Looking forward to this season. So.
What did you think of someone saying he has first dibs on your first son?
Yeah, I thought that was awesome. I thought that was hilarious. You know, that's pretty crazy. You know, I married an All-American, and so I love her, and she has some athletic ability, no doubt. So looking forward to seeing what our kids do. But that's just pretty cool that he definitely recognized that already. So. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you talked more about her.
Yeah. I mean, she can jump. You know, she's fast. She's athletic. She's tall. She's long. You know, her wingspan's almost as long as mine. You know, it's crazy. But yeah, he definitely he bragged on her a lot, which is she's worthy of it. She's awesome. So.